Now the On Your Side forecast with Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval.
Okay, we're moving ahead to next weekend. The Boise State Broncos are playing UT Martin, University of Tennessee Martin at Broncos Stadium for the home opener, and we've got the Bronco cast for you. And I've got to tell you, this is one good-looking forecast here. It was great weather in Seattle for the game, and how about this? Mostly sunny, and I do not expect to get into the 90s. When it gets into the 90s with sunshine, it can be real hot, especially in the north and south end zones at the stadium. It looks like it could be rather pleasant with a high temperature around 81. Kickoff is at 1 o'clock, and we're talking 75 degrees, 11 o'clock at 70 for tailgate time, after 55 in the morning for the low temperature, and then about 80 degrees as we head towards the latter part of the game. So that is a good-looking Bronco cast. If this changes, I'll keep you updated, but we'll probably have a little bit of a breeze in here as well. A breezy day Friday, and then a lighter breeze. Saturday could be just a picture-perfect day, the way you like it in the Treasure Valley, especially after all the heat we had this summer. Once again, flash flood watch in effect from late tonight through tomorrow night in the higher elevations, not in the Treasure or Snake River Valley here, but in the higher elevations to the north and to the south. There's some heavy showers now moving in past Jordan Valley and tracking up to the north, and so we're going to get our first round likely in Canyon County here in the next hour and a half or so as it moves to the north. 70s up north as well. A lot of moisture. Dew points, which were running in the single digits when we had our dry weather, are up into the mid-50s. The highest dew points I've ever seen in the Treasure Valley, which is the amount of moisture in the air, the absolute measure of moisture, not relative humidity, but dew point. As that number goes up, there's more moisture in the air, and the highest I've seen is in the low 60s. We're in the mid-50s right now. So there's a lot of moisture in the air, so these thunderstorms are dropping some pretty heavy rain. We'll zoom on in and take a look at the loop here. Here's Caldwell Nampa, the Snake River right in here. These showers seem to be hanging together, so just pushing north of the Jordan Valley here. Some heavy rain will push in towards western Canyon County. Parma, Homedale, get ready for maybe some heavy downpours coming in. Everybody has a good chance as we move through the evening. I'm going to keep a close eye on this. Here's Marsing, Homedale, and Wilder. Then rain pushing up to the west of Homedale and Wilder. But this heavy rain right here, this is going to be business as it moves over all of these regions here and tracks on in. Hopefully we can get it to go over a place that's got a fire that's been burning, so we can get some moisture in there to help put out the flames and end those fires once and for all as we bring these showers and storms in from the south. So we've got a cool area of low pressure here to the north and west, which will finally move inland as we head towards the weekend. That's going to push this moisture to the east. Right now, we're sandwiched between high and low pressure, and that brings the moisture right in from the south. But eventually, the drier, cooler weather will finally move in, and that's what should hit us this weekend. While again, McCall could have some rain showers on Saturday, while the sun will be shining in the Treasure Valley. So good news as that moisture moves on in. We'll get flooding downpours, not the best of news here. We'll hope not to get the flash flooding, but it is good news to bring some rain near some of those burn areas. Tomorrow in the mid-80s in the Treasure Valley, a mixture of sunshine and clouds and humid. That's the main part of the day with showers and thunderstorms at any point during the day. 84 in Meridian. In the west central mountains, more of the same, a better chance for some of the heavier downpours. A flash flood watch in effect for everybody in the mountains, the Central Mountains and Boise Mountains. 70s and 80s. Watch out for the possibility of some flash flooding. If there's flash flooding imminent, a warning will be issued, so stay tuned. We'll keep you updated on that. You can watch it on your screen. Heavy downpours possible as well. Same story, Stanley, Sun Valley area, and heavy downpours even tonight into tomorrow. You've had some rain already in the Magic Valley. Probably going to get some again overnight tonight into tomorrow. So the next 2 to 3 days, we'll have to watch this wetter weather pattern move on in. That's the only thing keeping the temperature down. Look at this, warm and muggy in the morning at 70, but look at Saturday morning's low temperature, 15 degrees cooler. Pleasant weather will start to come in on Friday. It'll come in through the weekend as well, and only a slow warming trend into Monday and Tuesday. And I did see, while it did get hotter after this in the extended forecast, another cool down after that, which is typical for September. You warm up and then you cool it down.
Right. I think just pleasant on the forecast looks
83.
fantastic.
Could be an amazing weekend. It really could.
All right.
Perfect.
Thanks, Scott. Coming up, back to school time is a good reminder to start saving for college. We've got some tips on how to get started.
And the Broncos were definitely not pleased with their performance in Seattle, especially after reviewing the tape. Stick around to hear their reaction later in sports.
Don Nelson, Michelle Edmonds, Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval. Sports with Paul Gerke. This is Today 6 on your side at 6.